Hi, my name is Kristian. I live downtown. Part of living downtown is nice. I love it. I have my apartment. It's modest means. But the aspect of living downtown is leaving your front door and seeing folks that are homeless. Basically, they get tired, they fall asleep, they're on the street. They don't have anywhere to go, and I feel sorry for them. I wish there was something I could do to help homeless people. So I decided to put together a presentation about homelessness. I'm here to inform you about homeless people, tell you about who they are, and convey some of the causes that lead to homelessness, and debunk some of the myths surrounding homelessness, and then tell you about some of the resources available to them. On any given night, an estimated 4,000 people in the city of Portland are homeless. Many of these people are children. I've taken some of these photos so you can get a better understanding of the face of homelessness. These people were once homeless, once had homes, but they have nowhere to go. Many are children, as I've said. Some are veterans. They've served our country. Some are sisters. Some are mothers. Some are brothers. Some are friends. Now that we've seen who the homeless are, let's examine some of the causes behind homelessness. Domestic violence, substance abuse, as in my case, I was nearly homeless. Unemployment, untreated mental illness, PTSD, physical disabilities, high cost of living. Yeah, there are many causes to homelessness, but I think it's important to debunk some of the myths in order to get a clearer understanding and see more clearly the reality of homelessness. Here's some fact and fiction. I think you might enjoy this. I get it from a reliable source. Myth. And homeless people are an insignificant part of the population. Fact. There will be estimated 3 million people this year in this country that find themselves homeless. Myth. Homeless people are lawbreakers. Well, the reality is that studies show people that are homeless are no more likely to commit a crime than someone that has a house. Myth. Homeless people choose to be homeless. Well, studies have shown that people don't choose to be homeless. They find themselves in overwhelming circumstance and they don't want to be homeless at all. Myth. Homeless people are lazy. Fact. Homeless people have been found to at least have some type of part-time work, and they're working towards getting a better situation for themselves. Myth. Homeless people need to help themselves. While I agree with this argument, I assert that we still need to pitch in and help when we can. Now, we put a face on homeless. We've identified the causes of homelessness. And I think it's, let's explore some of the resources that are available to them. Janus Youth, founded in 1972, is considered one of the largest nonprofit organizations in this country. They are responsible for providing up to 43,000 meals to homeless children in the city and in the state. Outside In, another organization, helps youth and adults. They provide a referral service for employment, and they provide housing. Multnomah County Homeless Youth Continuum is an agency within the city of Multnomah County that works in tandem with the two agencies that I mentioned before, and they help to coordinate with homeless people that are youths. Of course, we've all heard of the Portland Rescue Mission. They provide 2 meals a day and help homeless people. They have overnight lodging, they have long-term housing up to 6 weeks, and they have a winter shelter. There are some caveats to staying there. You have to pass tuberculosis screening, and you have to be there on time for a what they call a lottery. They give you a number, and then you have to wait for a bed. So it's a big rigmarole if you're homeless. This organization, Central City Concern, helped me in my darkest hour, and they provide housing for people that are in a desperate situation and give them mentorship and provide a conduit to back to the real world and away from the things that faced them before. They provide over 13,000 people with help yearly, so I think Central City Concern is a great organization. Before closing, I will say that it's been a pleasure sharing some of the information that I've learned with you about homelessness, and I urge you to get involved if you can. We have learned that homeless people are much like ourselves, and they fall into different circumstances, and that there is resources available to them. But imagine if one day you find yourself homeless and you're at the end of your rope and you have nowhere to go. Ask yourself these questions. Who can I turn to? Who's going to help me in my time of need? And what am I going to do? Where am I going to sleep at night? Imagine that for yourself. I urge you to get involved and learn more about this homelessness. I've merely scraped the surface. And there is ways you can help these poor folks in their time of need, in their darkest hour, but only if you get involved. Thank you.